Hello and welcome to another episode of The Expanse. Today we are watching Season 1, Episode 4 now. We're on Episode 4. And this episode is called CQB. Whatever that means. I guess we'll be finding out in the episode. So, what happened last time? Honestly, the only thing I can remember was that they killed my guy. They killed Cactus Man. What happened? Yes, Mars, that's right. They got picked up by Mars, and we found out that Alex is actually working with Mars, or he is a Martian, or whatever they call Mars people here. So he's with Mars, and Mars wasn't actually the ones that destroyed the Canterbury. So we're not sure who destroyed the Canterbury, but Mars is saying that Naomi was involved. So, not sure what the story is there. Yeah, we're still figuring that out. It seems like Mars is just as in the dark as before, and yet the message that Holden sent out has spread, and people are aware of the fact that we thought it was Mars, but it's not. Maybe. I don't know. It could be Mars doing a double cross. Who knows? What happened with Miller? He was doing more hunting. I can't remember if he came to any grand conclusions. I've just finished editing episode 2, so I'm way more familiar with that. So episode 3 is a little bit fuzzy in my mind. But I'm sure it will come back to me as I go. Anyway, I don't want to blabber on for too much. It'll come back to me as I watch this episode. I'm just still mad that they killed my guy, my Cactus Man, just as I was getting to know him. So yeah, I'm just gonna start the next episode, and we'll see what happens in this one, shall we? Oh, is that... Because she had her, Tinder profile. Oh, that's right, there was a riot.
123 years.
He really just put his
on series?
cup beside the dude.
And with the recent unpleasantness, that average is only going down.
Dead body. That's a neat trick.
Stiff's idea
Robot's
is
getting
busy
all of
Petico.
everyone out of jobs.
You know, there's no...
I don't believe she's a terrorist.
We know nothing about her, though.
Blaming her for the Canterbury.
You blamed it on us.
We found Martian naval tech in the beacon that lured us to the Scopuli.
Yeah, he kind of had evidence to blame it on Mars.
What really happened?
Those are really clean uniforms, I gotta say. Who are these people? Oh, there's a whole lot of ships, okay. These are all Martian ships?
Multiple fast movers detected.
Nope, those are the other ships, okay.
6 bandits.
That's battle mode lighting.
Battle mode lighting is blue. Funky. You'd expect it to be red,
What's
eh?
that? Maybe we should get strapped in.
Might be smart. I love how muted the sound is. I feel like they're going to be prepared for that.
And we're going to finish it.
Like, I wouldn't go up against a Mars ship unless I knew what I was expecting. Especially if I just destroyed an Earth ship. I love all the lights on the moon. That's cool.
Massive lidar and radar jamming. We can't
Kind of subtly letting know that
They
there's
took our
people on the moon.
hostage.
Once again, her outfit.
It'll all be over by
Beautiful.
then. Yeah, Bryce.
So I'm assuming that fleet is the one that is attacking the Martian ship.
Don't worry. It's nothing our guns can't handle.
Oh, everyone is going to die.
But sometimes you have to kill to preserve.
Don't like that.
PDC's ready?
Kill to survive is one thing, but kill to preserve is a little, don't like it.
But that hardly ever happens. Like winning the lottery.
There's a lot of them.
Even the idea of an ocean seems impossible to imagine.
Man, I'm loving the world
I
building
can
in
never
this, eh?
understand your people. Why, when the universe has bestowed so much upon you, you seem to care so little for it?
Just the
Reckon things as Earthers do best.
different attitudes and cultures of the different
Martians too.
planets.
Look at your ship.
Get in the chair.
I feel like you could have just asked him. Don't need to shove him. sound design for the space is so cool.
Splash.
This is not gonna end well. Okay, the armor does kinda look like Halo armor. You gotta admit. Just a little bit. That reminds me of Detroit Become Human. The like spraying graffiti. Holographic graffiti.
Slingshot Club.
Oh, for entertainment purposes.
So they're like
no nice answer
launching themselves at a planet and trying to slingshot around the planets without power. She knows something. Ah, that was the dude at the start, right?
out there. That busy potato.
Who was the dead guy then? Uh-oh. Oh, I don't think he made it.
Ah, he dead. Shoot up that. Shoot up that.
Now he's dead.
The Naboo's engines have all been tested.
I thought he said Naboo for a second there. I was like, what?
Laying down the hull at the same time.
Naboo's here now? Yeah, I wouldn't have said that when you were in a small container flying through the void. Very interested to see how they treat religion in this.
I'd be remiss if who knows what tragic malfunctions might occur along the way.
Interesting. I'm not hugely educated on what exactly Latter-day Saints believe, but from my understanding, there is something about almost becoming gods and getting your own planets, which is always fascinating in a sci-fi setting when humanity has kind of expanded to other planets. I need to do a proper research on what Latter-day Saints actually believe. I could be completely wrong about this, so forgive me if I am spouting nonsense. I enjoy it when religion still exists in sci-fi stories. It's way more interesting to me than just saying sci-fi is, you know, we're in the future, religion doesn't exist anymore. We've grown past the need for religion. I find it way more interesting when there's actually, they explore the ideas of religion and what is still out there. I wonder if we're going to see other denominations or religions. Like, is Islam still around? Are there still Christians around? Which there would be. Yeah, I hope this is a theme that's expanded upon, and I'm interested that it was the Mormons that is the religion here. And I wonder if that does have something to do with the part of their faith being something about becoming mini-gods, getting your own planets. Again, I could be completely wrong on that front. My limited understanding of what the Latter-day Saints believe is limited.
That means we're in CQB.
What the hell is CQB?
CQB.
Who would be insane enough to take on the Donnager in CQB?
Someone who is very confident, which makes them dangerous.
On every one of them.
Is Julie in one of these ships? Oh, now they're sitting ducks? The gravity turned off when they stopped, so they're using the drive as gravity? He's gonna miss.
Trust me, we're all gonna be just fine.
What was that? What? What's happening? Oh! That's not good! Oh, the sound design of that was beautiful, though. The just clunk and the cut sound. And just rose the tension so much. And now there's just blood floating everywhere. That's fun. That shot through a lot. Ooh. Okay, but what happened to the drug biscuit?
One just like it flew up to Canterbury.
Hmm. boarding parties?
We're being boarded.
Yep.
He's the only person who can directly testify to this.
And the other
Take
3 people. Yeah.
going anywhere without my shipmates.
Get him in his suit!
They can testify as well, right? They were on the Canterbury. Or not. Critically.
He's an earther. He uses the most air. He should do it. I can carry you. You can't carry me.
That's a fair point.
I want to wake up.
That's a good line. Good delivery.
I didn't even get to say goodbye.
Dude.
It doesn't matter.
Who are they? Who are they? Red versus blue. I do like the armor. The armor is very cool. It would be fun to cosplay. He didn't try very hard to keep him to stay, I gotta admit.
Okay.
Every time I sample a guy, I get a different ID comes up with a face that looks like it could be a match.
Huh.
Can you help me ID him?
No, you have a partner for this kind of stuff.
No, he tried Havelock. He didn't want to be found.
'Cause he's dead.
Didn't say much.
He's got a lead, he doesn't want to wait. No, let's not do this. Oh. No. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Ew. I'm watching it on the little screen on my screen over here. I wish I could store my memory like half though.
Havelock. All right, leave him a message. These are
Oh
imagination.
dear.
You can be a devious son of a bitch when you want to be. I do the same for you.
Maybe he's still alive? No, I don't think he's still alive. Oh, he is still alive!
Oh, shit.
I'll get help. Somebody help. This officer needs help.
Girl was gonna rob him, and then he lived, and then she was like, uh-oh. I was hoping he wasn't dead. I was hoping. Because it seemed very, I don't know, it seemed like he had more to do. Who are they? They got like chain mail, that's kind of cool. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's cool. That's a neat trick.
Listen to me very carefully. If you want medical attention, you start speaking now.
Isn't that like a war crime or something to forbid medical attention? I feel like that's a war crime.
Let's go, please. You have to help me get
Maybe
my friends.
things have changed.
You wouldn't leave one of yours, but you
Yeah, but
barely
they don't
know
have
those
to.
other people. They're only here because of me. I'll make you a deal.
Let's go, human decency. Whoop whoop.
Donnager was dispatched to Phoebe Station after she went silent for several weeks. Why?
Look at that Dutch angle.
We still don't know. Everyone on board was dead. Their bodies were incinerated. We found them refrozen to the walls of the ice tunnels. We thought it was a fire or a chemical spill, but then we discovered that all the computer cores were destroyed. You mean someone did it deliberately? They were covering something up. Like what? I don't know.
Interesting.
Well, she's gonna scuttle the ship.
That doesn't sound good.
Left the hangar bay.
Negative, sir.
Is that scuttling the ship? Is that like venting it? Like letting air come through?
Not yet.
That's a big hangar bay for only one ship.
Grimes in position.
This is once again reminding me of Halo. Come on. Oh dear. That ain't good. At least they were kind of behind the cover there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. Oh, that's smart. But he's gonna go backwards, isn't he? Oh, right, I see. He launched off of her to give him the momentum to... That's clever! That was well played. I love gravity physics.
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
Leave? Oh, never mind. You lost a guy, gained a new dude? Oh, it's man bun guy. Okay.
I'm not a pilot. Someone else needs to fly. Go!
Just yeet the man up.
I don't think I'm in any position. Get us out of here! You got it.
Is that like adrenaline? Let's go.
Evasive maneuvers.
Time to jump into hyperspace and get out of here.
You got it.
Oh, that's scuttling the ship. That's a lot more dramatic than I expected. Such a clean ship, though. I love it. Okay, that was episode 4. Was that a good episode? The plot thickens. So something happened on Phoebe. Something that meant something was being covered up on Phoebe or something like that, which meant that everyone there ended up dying or whatever. Something happened on Phoebe. Someone's trying to cover something up. Cactus Guy's still alive, so you know we got that going for us. That's good. There's some maybe we'll call it a fourth party. That isn't Earth, isn't Mars, and isn't the Belt. Maybe the OPA, but we're not sure about that yet. And that's the party that destroyed the Canterbury and came after this Mars ship, as we saw in this episode. We don't know who this party is yet. I don't really have any theories. Still figuring out the political landscape of everything. I really enjoyed seeing the way that Mars reacted to Earth, like that kind of, you have it so lucky, you're taking what you have for granted, you know, that disdainful Earthlings are weak and to just destroy things, whereas we have had to carve our might out of Mars, and we are terraforming and working for every good thing we have. I found that kind of attitude, you know, that adds a lot to the world when you have these different attitudes and these different ways of seeing different cultures, etc. It adds a fun, you know, political landscape, I guess, of like what the attitudes are on different planets and what the vibe is and how all of this kind of interconnects and creates this world of tension that we're in. Didn't have that much more on Miller's arc. He discovered this guy who was, I think he was killed in the riot in last episode. Turns out he's not who he says he is, and he's got this chip that lets him come up with some random person's ID to hide his own identity. And he has classified military or government documents in his leg brain, which, that was an unnecessarily disturbing scene. Lots of weird, unnecessarily disturbing things in this episode. Sound design. I love the sound design. I love good sound design. I've done a fair bit of work in post-production. Well, fair bit. I did a film course and I edited a short film for university. So I've done a little bit of work in post-production, and sound design is so much fun. I'm not very good at it, but it is a lot of fun, and it's so satisfying when you do it well, and this show does it so well. Just the use of silence. Like, silence is such a useful tool, and the show uses it. Like, all of the space scenes, the sound is muted and quiet. And the scene where Shed got his head deleted, the way that the sound just cut out, because the hull was breached, so they were exposed to the vacuum of space. So it makes sense in world as well as for building tension, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, I love sound design and that kind of thing so much. Yeah, what else? We had the Latter-day Saints are building a ship to send, I guess, missionaries? Would they be counted as missionaries if they're going to a planet that is 100 years away and doesn't have anyone else on it? But yeah, they're creating a ship to send people off, and they're working with the OPA to do that by the sounds of it. So I'm interested to see how that goes. I'm interested to see how religion influences this world. Sci-fi religion is always fun. It's interesting to see how the creators of the show imagine religions to have continued. I'm curious to see if that will be a plot point that we pick up on, or if that's just a one-time thing to kind of touch base with the OPA, whatever they're doing. I did talk over that scene a little bit, so I may have missed some important things, but I will pick it up while editing this. What else is happening? Yeah, I'm wondering if Julie is somehow involved with the destruction, like with the fourth party. I'm assuming that the party who destroyed the Canterbury and is after the Mars ship has something to do with Phoebe and also with the guy that Miller found. I'm pretty sure that we're putting them all under the umbrella of this fourth party at the moment, until other factions reveal themselves. I think that's about it for me. Yeah. Here is my little dragon friend while I'm here. His name is Bismuth. And he is adorable. Anyway, that will do it for me. Thank you for watching. Go take a break, have a snack, get a drink, take a nap. I'll be here next time. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!